everyone to No Idea, presented by the Vermont Comedy Club. I am your host, Eric Wright, and tonight, two teams of master improvisers will battle it out for comedic superiority. Now, because this is an improv challenge, the competitors will be using suggestions provided earlier in the week by improv fans that only I have seen in a series of games designed to test the sharpest of minds and the quickest of wits. And you, the audience, will vote on who wins. So please be ready in the chat on whatever platform you may be on to select your favorite team when prompted. What will happen? You'll have no idea. All right, let's bring out our contestants first. As always, and for the last time, the home team, it's the Vermont Comedy Club.
Woo!
Here they are. It's Jenna, Heather, Katrina, and Mad Dog. Welcome to the show. This is our last show. I could not think of 4 people I would want more on the show than you 4. How are you all doing tonight?
We're all great.
Yeah. As the ladies like to say, woo!
Well.
I'm just super pumped.
Oh, yeah. Let's get pumped up. So you've met, this is a question I ask every team. You've met your challengers just briefly before the show started. What are your impressions? How do you think you'll do tonight?
I think I'm nervous.
Oh,
you're nervous?
I am nervous, but you're bringing the confidence for us today, Jenna.
Yeah, you know what? I think they got like something cool, like a matching background, but I'm not fooled, you know?
Okay.
I'm not fooled by this like matchy. I don't think they're as in sync as they think they are.
Okay, all right. So you're not fooled by the old background intimidation.
No.
Look, I don't want to make this like a couch. I'm sorry, Mad Dog. Did you want to? I was just. I'm sorry to bring this down to this level, but like I don't want to make this a couch situation. But I do have like Vermont imposter syndrome, and I just feel like small town, small world. Like I feel intimidated. I'm with Jenna on this.
Okay.
I think that they'll have an advantage because they're all related, blood related. They're a family. That's correct, right?
That's not cool. Did they disclose that?
Well, it's a known fact that everyone in Hudson Valley is related.
Yeah.
Well, I just mentioned where they're from. Why don't we bring them out on the screen? Welcome everyone, please, our challengers for the night, Hudson Valley Improv. Yeah. Here they are. You can see that they are obviously all related.
I can tell your hair is all dyed. You keep out of this.
Welcome everyone. Linda, James, Patrick, and Jeremy. Thank you so much for being on the show tonight. How are you all doing this evening?
Hunky dory.
I'm excited and nervous.
Like the girls say, woo woo.
Nice, yes.
I love being inbred.
We didn't say inbred. Hold on, it might just be one very large family.
James, Jeremy, I always knew you were a wonder bread.
He's very into bread. So I'm going to ask you the same question I asked the Vermont Comedy Club. You've met your challengers a little earlier. You've developed a first impression. What do you think? How are you going to do tonight?
Well, they've got the advantage on hair.
This is true. And they're all on couches, so they're clearly more comfortable.
Y'all clearly aren't in a blue void, so there's
But we're not going to take this laying down.
Yeah, but we're all related, so, we got it together.
Yeah, improv, and besides, improv is thicker than blood anyway.
Or the other way around.
Or the other way around.
I'm not sure that's a positive for us, but we'll go with it.
Well, I'm thrilled all of you are here tonight. Thank you so much. Tonight is our last night, and I want everyone in the audience to know that the stakes are very high, because there is a long history between these two schools, these two clubs. In the long history so far, Vermont Comedy Club has won once, and Hudson Valley has won once. So this being our last show, whoever wins tonight will have bragging rights for basically eternity.
I'll take that.
Let's do this, girls.
So
The stakes are high.
very high.
Better than cash.
Better than cash. Are you guys ready to play some No Idea?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, let's get into it. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is a toss-up question. And tonight, our first toss-up question people are Jenna and Jeremy. Let's have just those two on the screen, please. Okay. Welcome.
Thank
Jenna and
you.
Jeremy, our first two contestants up. The pressure is on. Like I said, this is for pride.
Okay.
Okay. All right, here we go. Our toss-up questions are usually inspired by our challengers. In the past, when Hudson Valley has been on, we've done a thing on the Valley of Death in Egypt, and we've also done questions on Hudson. But tonight being our last show, we are going to base all of our questions on famous lasts. Famous lasts. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So our first question is a fastest finger, multiple choice style question. And to buzz in, simply yell your name. Okay. If you are wrong, however, your opponent will get to hear the entirety of the question and all the possible answers. All right. Are you ready? Our first question in the category of famous lasts. This person, who definitely tried to keep the doctor away, unfortunately did die, uttering, "Oh, wow," 3 times. They were their last words. Was it A, Owen Wilson's dad? B, Harry Houdini? C, Lil Bow Wow? Or D, Steve Jobs?
Jenna,
Go, Jenna.
I'm gonna go with Steve Jobs.
That is correct. Steve Jobs. His last words were, "Oh, wow, oh, wow, oh, wow."
I really wish that it was Owen Wilson's father.
Steve.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Now, the whole idea was for me, just for this question, was just for me to do Owen Wilson's impression, as everyone has, but I actually cannot do it. I'm terrible at it.
Wow.
Wow. Oh. Well, anyway, congratulations, Jenna. You won that one. Let's do a fun fact with you, Jenna.
Okay.
Jeremy, we will see you in just a moment. Okay, Jenna. Now, I don't recall it being this. I was over your house a couple times. I don't think it was this crazy, but it says here that you have over 50 plants in your 2-bedroom apartment.
It's true. Here is a small snapshot.
I thought you were at the set of Jumanji 4.
Just a small snapshot. I have a lot of plants. It's a problem. Because they just keep propagating. They just keep growing. Did you know that? Plants just keep growing.
I've never grown a thing in my life, so I have no idea how any of that works. That's wild.
I am a plant grandmother.
Are you okay?
Am I okay?
Do you need help?
I am absolutely not okay. I decorated my wall with plants. Wow. This is a cry for help.
I'm gonna get a couple of safari guides and I'll try and get in there and get you out of there, Jenna. Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing your fun fact, and I'm very worried about you.
Thank you.
Let's get into our first game tonight, our hot potato game. We'll have everybody back on the screen, please. Our first game is Add It Up tonight. All of our contestants will take turns, alternating between teams. Bing, 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 bing. The game begins with the winner of the toss-up question, Jenna. So you will be starting. And you simply say a word and do a hand motion. Now, the words may be spoken simply, or you can do it with an accent or a specific emotion even. Now, the next numbered player has to repeat the word emotion and add a new word emotion of their own. Now, this sequence continues with players repeating all the words and all the motions in order that came before them, and then adding a word emotion of their own. Okay, so we pretty much understand the game. Okay, now, when a player can no longer remember the sequence, or they hesitate, or they repeat a word or emotion out of order, or they answer or don't answer in their turn, right? They are eliminated, and they should turn off their cameras in shame. The next person in order then will start a brand new sequence. This will go on until only players from one team remain on the screen. Okay, Jenna, are you ready?
Ready.
Okay, when you're ready, let's see a word in motion, please.
Okay. Blink. Blink. Did we repeat it? No. The next person goes.
I will say quickly, make sure that your hands stay inside your screen so everyone can see your foot, exactly what you're doing. So Jeremy, you would then be up.
Blink. Mark.
Ooh.
Blink. Mark. Flustered.
Blink. Goddamn. Mark. Fluster. Shaolin.
Blink. Mark. Fluster. Shaolin. Hot dog.
Blink. Mark. Flustered. Shaolin. Hot dog. Morose.
Blink. That thing. I'm sorry for the
Sorry, Heather. Heather, please turn off your camera and shame.
I'm so ashamed.
Okay. So as you will notice, I kind of let some things go in that round. It was just the first round. Everybody was a little loose. I will be a little more strict with your words and motions. So try and be specific. Now, in the case where someone does something that's a little difficult, I will let you go for being close to that. I mean, I don't expect you, like if you throw up some gang sign that's nearly impossible, except for the one person who is double jointed, I'm not going to discount the fact that you're not double jointed. Okay, so we're clear a little bit. I need you to be a little more specific in the future. So I believe we're starting with Linda, when you're ready.
Umbrella.
Umbrella. Gruff.
Umbrella.
Oh, Katrina!
I'm so excited!
You were so excited. I'm so smart.
Excited! I'm so ashamed.
You should be. Now, Jeremy, since you didn't actually get to go because Katrina jumped ahead of you, why don't you start the next sequence?
Green.
Ring. Green bean.
Ring. Green bean. Hypothesis.
Ring. Green bean. Hypothesis. Excitement.
Ring. Green bean. Hypothesis. Excitement. Alas.
Ring. Green bean. Hypothesis. Excitement. Alas. Flower.
ring, green bean, hypothesis, excitement, alas, flower.
Jeremy, you did. Oh, I'm so sorry. You did so good remembering.
I was supposed to make one up. All right.
You were. I'm sorry, Jeremy. Patrick, we are going to start with you when you're ready.
Yeah! Yeah! Francisco!
Yeehaw! Francisco. Oh no.
Yeehaw! Francisco. Oh no.
Yeehaw! Francisco. Oh no. Meow. Lava lava.
Yeehaw! Francisco. Oh no. Meow. Blah, 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 blah. Arf, arf.
Yeah! Francisco! Oh no! Meow! Lava lava! Arf! Tupperware.
Yeehaw! Francisco. Oh no. Meow. Blah, blah, blah. Arf, arf. Tupperware.
The hand motions for Tupperware were not right. No, you're just like, Tupperware? I don't know. Sorry, James. Okay, now I'm going to ask you to be even more specific now. I will call you out. Like, Francisco is not Francisco. Francisco is Francisco. All right? Whoa. So try and, when you're doing your word in motion, make sure they're clear to people. And I will be strict now. We're getting into the late rounds. So I believe we're going to start with Linda.
Yep.
Yes, Linda. When you're ready.
Spaghetti! Spaghetti!
Okay.
Spaghetti. Okay. Oh, I'm stuck.
Spaghetti! Okay. Oh, I'm stuck. How dare you?
Spaghetti.
Okay.
No,
Oh,
I'm
Linda,
stuck.
no, you did the hand motion.
I put two together.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Alas.
This is so stressful. This game is so stressful.
We're right down to it. Jenna, when you're ready.
Okay. Hip hop.
Hip hop. Hippopotamus.
Hip hop. Hippopotamus. Pepper.
Hip hop. Hippopotamus. Pepper. Wink.
Hip hop. Hippopotamus. Pepper. Wink, wink. Oh no.
Hip hop. Hippopotamus.
Oh,
I forgot it.
it was your
Jenna,
pepper.
take it. Oh, it's mine. Pepper. Jenna, take it home for us.
This is it. The championship round of Add It Up.
Oh no.
Jenna, you are up. Whenever you're ready.
Okay, is this like a speed round?
You can't go any faster than I'm already going.
Okay. My bag.
My bag. Arugula.
My bag. Arugula. Chimmy, chimmy.
My bag. Arugula. Chimmy. It's a spice world.
My bag. Chimmy, chimmy.
No,
Arugula.
Arugula! Knocked out by Arugula.
Gotta get
Congratulations,
your
Patrick.
greens.
Patrick, you won. Added up 10 points to Hudson Valley. Well done. Yes. Stay on screen, Patrick, because we are moving right along to our next toss-up question, which will be between you and Katrina.
Awesome. Hi, Katrina.
Oh, well.
Hi, you killed it. You killed us.
I was in great company.
Hudson Valley with the early lead. Pressure's on. And our next toss-up question. This question is a closest to the right answer wins. So you can take a minute and think about your answer. Not a full minute, maybe a few seconds. In the category of famous lasts, the painting The Last Supper by Leonardo da Vinci is one of the most recognized paintings in the world. What year is it believed to have been painted? Anybody with an answer may go.
That would mean.
Patrick, what do you got?
I am going to go with 1340 AD.
1340. Very good. Katrina.
He said 1340.
You did.
I'm gonna go 1341.
Oh, the old Price is Right trick. Did it pay off? Let's see. It did. Congratulations, Katrina. The Last Supper was in fact painted between 1495 and 1496. It is in a convent in Milan, and the mural is basically so wiped away, it basically doesn't even exist anymore. It's only in pictures that we have of it.
Wow.
Yeah, how about that?
I really should have paid more attention to art history.
Right? It would have paid off tonight.
It totally would have paid off.
So let's do a fun fact with you, Katrina, since you won that toss-up question. We'll see you in a moment, Patrick. Katrina, now I had to look up your fun fact because I didn't even know what the hell this meant. It says here that you once made a SCOBY. Is that pronounced right? SCOBY?
Yes, you're correct.
That was in the shape of disgraced figure skater Tanya Harding.
Yes, this did happen. For those of you who don't know, a SCOBY is a symbiotic culture of bacteria and yeast that you use to grow. Well, you use it and it creates kombucha. So it's just a giant piece of life, really. And from time to time, the little bacteria get together and form a little image on the top. And one time they formed a skater that looked like Tanya Harding on the top.
Just for my own clarification, if you don't mind, I looked up SCOBY, and it seems like they're usually in whatever shape container they may have been left in, cylindrical or whatever. So we're talking about the relief of Tanya Harding was on that, or was it the actual outer edges that somehow formed a Tanya Harding?
Now, okay, I don't have a jar in the shape of Tanya Harding yet, so I haven't been able to get the SCOBY in the outer shape to form as her. But on the top, sometimes a little discoloration will occur and part of it will raise up and form an image. And in that, it was like, you know how there's like, you could see like the Virgin Mary and things. Like I saw the Tanya Harding in my SCOBY.
So my next obvious question.
Yeah.
Have you preserved the SCOBY?
I wish I did, but that's not how it works. It is alive, and you can, if I pulled it out in its Tanya Harding form, it would have dried out and died. So I needed to leave it in the kombucha, and the next batch I made, the image had washed away like a mandala in the sand.
So beautiful.
Yeah. You gotta let those things go.
Just one more very quick point. How did you know it was Tanya and not another skater, say a Kerrigan or something?
It was very obvious from her
Very
hair.
cool.
She is very well known to have had very frizzy hair in a ponytail with a very large scrunchie, and I could not say it was any other skater but her with the giant ponytail. that I saw.
Undeniable. Wow.
Undeniable.
Thank you for sharing this fun fact. I love random nature like that. I mean, right?
Me too.
It's just wild, this world we live in.
We're so lucky.
Thank you so much. Let's have Patrick back on the screen because we're moving on to our next game, which is Neanderthal poetry.
Oh, what?
In this game, our two performers have been genetically cloned from Neanderthal blood found in there's a Neanderthal.
Oh, okay. We doing hair? Okay.
Watch out, here he comes.
Whoa. Oh my God.
Okay.
Here they are, our two Neanderthals. Okay. So they've been cloned from Neanderthal blood from 100,000 years ago. However, scientists were shocked to learn that despite their subpar intelligence and language skills, these two Neanderthals possessed the oversized hearts of poets. And it is here on this show, No Idea, that these two have chosen to engage in an old-fashioned poetry slam. Okay? Bringing their deepest rhymes and most moving verse, all while being completely monosyllabic. And they only speak in one-syllable words. All right, Neanderthals, let's slam. Neanderthal Katrina, you won the toss-up question. So I'm going to ask you to share this wonderful poem you've been working on first. We will see you in just a moment, Neanderthal Patrick. Go back into your cave for just a moment. Neanderthal Katrina, your poem suggested by Kristen McKenzie. The title is very interesting. It's called Ants in My Milkshake. I'm very interested in hearing this wonderful poem you prepared for us. Ants in My Milkshake. When you're ready.
Me think need milk shake. Me look for cow. Me get the milk. Put in cup. Cup. Joy. Joy. Me need shake. 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 Put down. Think. Love. Her. Son. Sin. Oh no. Milk. Shake. Look inside. And in. And in. Try shake. No. Try shake. No. And in. Me drink still. Joy.
Whoa, that was truly moving. Thank you so much for sharing that wonderful poem. I will always remember the words "ant in." If I could get Neanderthal Patrick back on the screen. Thank you, Neanderthal. That was
so beautiful.
Neanderthal Patrick, I understand that you are moved, but if you can somehow gather yourself together to give us one of your amazing poetic works that you've been working on. The suggestion is given to you from possibly the best person in the world, Megan Wright, my sister. The title of this wonderful poem you prepared tonight is Breakfast Heroes. Breakfast Heroes. I'm so looking forward to this, Neanderthal Patrick.
Breakfast heroes. Bangkok. Breakfast heroes. Lo, they son. Greet, grok, through closed eye shun. Void in gut, howl. Oh! Go find breakfast hero for you. Get the stone, find the prey, beat them down. And then we say, Groggy's breakfast hero, mix of gruel, mix of drool, grog, take breakfast to hero, grog, be nothing less than number one. Grog is hero. Rhyme with hero. Grog is never invented zero. Grog, breakfast hero.
Grog is breakfast hero.
It was so hard to figure out how to, because zero was never invented until the Arabic numerals.
Neanderthal Patrick, you're able to talk like a normal person.
Oh.
That was. I must have been hearing things. Neanderthal Katrina, I understand you're going to share with us one more work of your poetic brilliance. This is from Wei Zhao on Instagram, and I understand the title of this poem is "Grievances Ahoy." Grievances Ahoy. I'm very excited to hear this poem. When you're ready.
Me work 9 to 5. Me work, and I strive. But me hurt my back on job. Me go, me tell boss. I hurt my back. Give me help at job. Hard me ask help. Hard me say hurt. Boss say, you brave. You so strong. You make say, you hurt on job. Me give you new job on a ship. Go. Go, Katrina. Go. On ship. New job. No hurt back. No more pain. No more work bad.
Wow. I could see right through your imagery. I know seemingly that was about work grievances, but obviously that was a whole socio-political, just completely just tore everything down. Amazing. Thank you so much, Neanderthal Katrina. Okay, I don't know if I'm ready for this, but I have to be. Neanderthal Patrick, if you wouldn't mind coming back and delivering your one last poem for the evening. Neanderthal Patrick, are you still there? Oh, good. Thank goodness. Thank goodness he's still there. Neanderthal Patrick, given to us by Jack Allison. I understand this last poem you have for us is called A Broken Silence, a Broken Wind. Very, very excited about this poem. When you're ready, please.
broken silence, a broken wind by Grog. A broken silence, a broken wind, drift down the land, and land in Grog we can't. A broken silence, a broken wind, leave no hope for Grog to win. For Grog go far, and Grog go wide. Grog find peace, but none inside. Grog search deep in silence. Grog does weep. Grog is broken. Grog is hurt. Grog will take this pile of dirt and plant the seeds for grow to come. And then Grog be sheep's herder's son. And then we make great hoe to be. And then the corn, my kids, I will feed. Broken silence, a broken wind by Grog.
Wow. Thank you so much. I have to apologize. I've been calling you Neanderthal Patrick, your modern name, and you've obviously chosen to go back to your true Neanderthal name for the poems. Thank you so much, Grog. I'm thinking of getting a tattoo that says Grog go far, Grog go wide. Those are words to live by. Thank you so much, Grog. Thank you so much, Katrina. Ladies and gentlemen watching tonight, you have just seen a poetry slam to end all poetry slams. Please vote for your favorite Neanderthal. Was it Grog, aka Patrick, or was it Katrina? Just two wonderful Neanderthals. I think we've all won, but someone has to pick one. So please in the chat, type Hudson Valley, or type Vermont Comedy Club, or type Patrick, Grog, or Katrina. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Neanderthals. You may now go back to your caves and enjoy some painting that we have for you.
Grog will return.
Okay, thank you, Grog. While we're waiting for the votes to come on that, we are now going to move on to our next toss-up question, which will be between Julia, aka Mad Dog, and James. Welcome. All right, here we go. This toss-up question is a fastest finger multiple choice style question. So you may ring in at any point in time if you think you know the answer. But if you are wrong, your opponent gets to hear the entirety of the question and all the answers, okay? In the category of famous lasts, most people know that Smith is the most common last name in the United States. But what is the most common last name in the world? Is it A, Mohammed, B, Wang, C, Chung, or D, Singh?
James.
James, go.
A, Mohammed.
Incorrect. Mad Dog, would you like to guess again, or would you like to hear the other options?
Oh, I'm going to milk it. Let me hear all the other options.
The other options are B, Wang, C, Chung, or D, Singh.
Wang Chung, Eric. Thought I'd missed that. Everybody Wang Chung tonight. Okay, my answer is going to be Wang.
That is correct. It is Wang. There are roughly 92.8 million people with the last name Wang, which means king.
That's a lot of Wangs.
It is a lot of Wangs. So, Mad Dog, you have won. We're going to do a fun fact with you.
Oh my gosh.
We will see you in just a moment, James. So, Vermont Comedy Club's cleaning up on the top.
I know. I'm like, I want to hear the other fun facts.
Right? This might be the most disturbing one I've ever read on this show.
Oh.
Now, I know you a little bit, so I'm not surprised you're going with a food idea.
Yeah, I love food.
Let's get into this. It says here you have once eaten cow stomach, grasshopper, and jellyfish. What up?
Yeah. When I travel, I like to eat. I don't mind eating the weird stuff, so I like to try it. So yeah, I try whatever I can. So I tried grasshoppers in Mexico and jellyfish in Japan and cow stomach in China.
Now, grasshopper, I've seen that on shows before. Street food. Yeah. I get it. Crunchy.
Yeah.
I even
Patrick's had all them too. Sorry. In the chat, Patrick's had them all too. We're buddies.
I even get cow stomach. It's still a meat, and people eat everything to do with the cow, I suppose.
Right.
But how is jellyfish prepared?
Isn't that so crazy? I actually had it at a Chinese restaurant in Japan, and they served it up actually like they're tentacly noodly type things. So they were like in a sauce.
Is this the scraggly stuff that comes out of it?
I can't tell you. I wouldn't imagine that it was actually the tentacles, but they were very long, thin. I would think it would be the whole body of the fish rather than the tentacles, because I think the tentacles are what's things that shock you, right?
Right. Maybe if it's dead, they're tasty.
Anyway, they were tasty. It was in a spicy sauce, and you're like, that was jellyfish. You're like, ah.
So I think the question I have to ask now is, were you ever confronted with a food you would not eat?
No, I mean, I would try anything. That's kind of my whole thing. So, well, I mean, I guess it was like poop.
Is there a culture that eats poop?
There's that cat food, that meerkat coffee where that cat eats the coffee and then poops it out. Have you had that?
Oh, I don't drink coffee. Let alone coffee that's been passed through a cat.
Okay, let's play the game. I feel like I need to talk to you separately about that.
Okay, all right. I didn't know we were going to get fired up on the fun facts. Before we bring in the other people, we have a scoring update. That scoring update is Hudson Valley won the Poetry Slam. The score right now is 20-0.
Okay.
So Vermont Comedy Club winning the toss-up questions, but losing the game. So right now we're going to do two dumb scenes. Let's have Jenna and Julia, aka Mad Dog, and Jeremy and James on the screen, please.
All right, it's getting real.
Okay. All right, here we go. Two dumb scenes. In this, two players from each team are going to work together to do a short improv scene based on the dumbest suggestions we've received from the fans. Each pair will have its own suggestion and be given roughly 3 minutes to perform. The audience is going to vote at the end on which dumb scene was the dumbest. Okay, so that's what we're shooting for. 10 points to the winning team. Mad Dog, you won the toss-up question, so you and Jenna will be going first. So Jeremy and James, we will see you shortly. Okay. So, Mad Dog and Jenna, your suggestion given to us by Jeff Wall is worms discussing investments. Okay, you have 3 minutes when you're ready.
So, I think you've been noticing that the market's been rising. The stock market, and when I mean stock of a freaking plant, because we're worms.
Mad Dog. Mad Worm Dog. Did you get in on the Doge? Because let me tell you, to the moon. Okay.
Okay, the freaking
I'm getting out of
that
here.
Doge tried to eat us. That Doge is trying to eat us out of this damn garden. I don't know anything about my profits.
Yeah, but it's this thing that I learned on a Reddit subreddit Dogecoin 420,669 that was like, buy into this stock if you ever want a chance. If you ever want a chance at real life, living something bigger than this.
Wow, I'm so glad you got the Reddit hookups. I'm on 8chan all the time. Let me tell you something. Wait a minute. I'm going to split now because I'm a worm and I can split and become two worms.
Worm Dog!
This is my side worm coming out of me.
Wait, Worm Dog, I just have one important question to ask the new worm. What is your 401k plan?
Oh, I have a Roth IRA with Vanguard, and I'm doing really great on the market so far. Oh my God, I can't believe it. He's just a baby worm, and he's already so much more advanced in finances.
You're gonna be a millionaire by the time you're 3 weeks old.
That's the end of our lives. Everybody knows that.
What are you gonna do with all that money that you invested into Apple and Shell Oil? Wait, you invested into Shell Oil? We should talk about that.
No, he invested in eggshells from the garden, you goofball.
Oh, good. I would have had to kill you.
Me or my worm baby?
The worm baby. Because we can't have a garden that profits off of Shell Oil.
Let me tell you something. I've been against this worm baby since it came out. I'm ready to kill this worm baby too. I'm ready to take it down. You give me the word and I'll do it. Give me the word.
Do it! Do it!
Die, worm baby! Die!
And scene. Die, worm baby, die. Well, that was amazingly dumb. Thank you so much for your scene. We will see you both very soon. Can I please have Jeremy and James back on the screen? Okay, so we saw that was pretty dumb. Can you go dumber? All right, Jeremy and James, your suggestion given to us by Colin White is bronies running away to the circus. You're familiar with what a brony is?
Fans of My Little Pony.
That's pretty close. And when you're ready.
Yo,
Yo,
see that big top?
big top over there.
I'm gonna join it. You understand?
I heard there was a circus over there. You know what's in the circus.
I know what's in the circus. You know what's in the circus.
We both know what's in that circus.
Yeah, we know what's not in that circus. Pinkie Pie. We're gonna have one. And I'm
Love-
gonna be her.
Love me some Pinkie Pie, but not in that circus, because we're real bronies. We're not those fake pretend bronies that just get all hooked up with Pinkie Pie.
Don't even tell me about the pretend bronies. Now listen, this is between you and me. In that big top, the phony bronies, we're gonna choke them and we're gonna stick them under the elephant dung. You understand?
I understand that the elephant dung will choke out the phony bronies.
All right.
Because we're real bronies. Bronies for life. Bronies for life.
Let's go in there right now.
Let's go.
Come here, clown. What's that? Up on the trapeze. Aim. They're down. You took out the ringmaster?
Shit. The ringmaster. Always forget the ringmaster. All right. I'll be back in a sec.
Too much time.
I got the ringmaster right here.
All right. This is our circus now. It's a brony circus.
Brony
All right.
circus.
Come on, buddy. On your hands and knees. I'm going to ride you around the ring. Now listen, Josh. You really are my little pony.
Aw, that's the nicest thing anybody's ever said to me.
Come here. All right. On your hands and knees. I'm going to ride you again.
All right, great.
Right over to the popcorn.
End scene. Wow. My oh my, Pinkie Pie. That was something else. Truly bronies. You were very bronies. Thank you so much for that incredibly dumb scene. Wow. Again, we've all won tonight. Thank you. Everyone who's watching tonight, please vote, if you would, for Hudson Valley, the Bronies, or Vermont Comedy Club, the Investing Worms. I don't envy your situation, but please pick one and vote for them. Thank you so much, Jeremy and James. We will see you again shortly, but right now we are going to go into our next toss-up question, and that will be between Heather and Linda. Welcome back. You've waited the longest. Thank you for your patience. Let's get going. Okay. In the category. Oh, wait, what kind of question is this? This is a fastest finger, multiple choice style question. So if you think you know the answer, you may buzz in at any time by saying your name. In the category of famous lasts. Many shows have amazing final episodes. But according to the website Mental Floss, they rate this show's final episode at number 1 because it really sang. Was it A, MASH?
Linda. MASH.
Incorrect, Linda.
Ooh.
Heather, would you like to hear all of the remaining possible answers?
I do.
Was it A, MASH? No, that's not right. B, Breaking Bad. C, The Sopranos, or D, The Wire?
C, The Sopranos.
That is correct, Heather. Well done. It did really sing. Sopranos. See the connection? The clue is in the question.
Look, I've heard that the final episode of MASH was super good, though.
It was. I remember it.
I do too. Probably the last finale I watched.
There you go. Well, Linda, get yourself a subscription. Because there's a lot of other shows out there.
I know.
Heather, we're going to do a fun fact with you. We'll see you in just a moment, Linda. We're keeping true with the form here. Vermont Comedy Club is just cleaning up on the toss-up question.
We're so proud.
This is great because on this show, we love when people meet famous people. So your claim to fame, in this instance, I know you had another one before, as I recall, But in this, it says you once had drinks with Celtic Thunder.
Yes. That's true, Eric. I did have drinks in New York City on the Lower East Side with Celtic Thunder 2 days before St. Patrick's Day.
Okay, now for people who don't know, Celtic Thunder is?
Celtic Thunder, I would describe them as a singing group, the male companions to Riverdance.
Very good. And do they just sing, or they also have a full dance production as well?
They may dance, but they're known most for their singing, particularly Danny Boy. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's a big tune.
Do I know it? No, I won't do it. But I amuse myself with Danny Boy quite often.
Oh.
Are you Irish yourself? Did this have some sort of deeper meaning, or was this just drinks with Celtic Thunder?
No, it had no deeper meaning. I was in a really shallow place in my life. I was really just hanging out downtown with my girlfriend, and then there were these Irish guys, and we were like, "Yay, guys!" And then there were between 5 and 8 of them. I really don't remember anymore, in a range of ages and heights.
Wow, that must have been some drinks. You can't remember 5 or 8.
There was a time period after the Celtic Thunder initiation that we all, my girlfriend and I, would have a St. Patrick's Day revisit, and we'd watch their show on PBS or wherever it was aired and reminisce about our drinks with Celtic Thunder. But those days have passed. It's too far gone now.
Wow. But you'll always have those memories, which is
I will.
You always have those very shallow memories. Thank you very much for sharing your fun fact out there. Yeah. Let's bring Linda back on the screen. Oh, she was there for a moment. Welcome back, Linda. We are now moving on to our final one-on-one game, Jingle Jam. In Jingle Jam, I am the head of an ad agency, and Heather and Linda are my top jingle writers, okay? Now, I have 3 brand new products that need catchy jingles to move units. Now, the products have all been suggested by fans over the week, and the audience is going to vote on who comes up with the best overall jingles, and the winner will get 10 points for their team. Okay, so Heather, you are going to go first. Okay, because you want to toss up question.
Oh.
So I'm going to ask. So Linda, I'm going to ask you to turn your camera off, and we'll give the spotlight to Heather.
Sorry, excuse me. I'm a little nervous.
Oh, of course. I know you have a whole process that you do.
I do.
Even though this is corporate America, the jingle jam writing biz is very competitive. But I know you're also an artist. So.
Yes, I am. It's serious. I mean, it's serious for me. So.
Of course. The first product I need a catchy jingle for, if you don't mind, is given to us by Colin White, and that product is Tongue Slides. Tongue Slides. Whenever you're ready.
So you mentioned my process. I just like to take a moment and really invest in what our producer was trying to think. Okay, and what our consumer. Okay. Yep. Okay. Tongue slides, tongue days, tongue goes, tongue stays. Do we ever know where our tongue goes? If your tongue slides, slide with me. That's what I've got right now.
That was beautiful. That I kind of remember. I see maybe a tropical feel Slides. I think the company that hired us for tongue slides will be very happy with that. But who knows? Maybe Linda has a better jingle for tongue slides. Linda, are you there?
Here.
Okay. Linda, I would love to hear what you have for this amazing new product, tongue slides, when you're ready.
I'm ready. If you're feeling like you got nothing to do, go to the amusement park and go on the tongue slide. It'll raise your spirits, sliding down that tongue. It's so slimy, but it's just fun. It's the tongue slide. It's fun.
Wow. So catchy, so moving, so fun. You said it all in the jingle. Really wonderful stuff, Linda. Thank you so much. Please stay on the screen because, tongue slides are great. It's a great company and we really appreciate their business. But I have another product that I really need like that Linda magic for, This product is given to us by Adam Rabin, and the product is the Infinite Hamper. The Infinite Hamper. I think this is something that a lot of families are going to really enjoy once it hits the market. But we really need a catchy jingle to sell the Infinite Hamper. Linda, what have you got for me today, please?
Okay. You got a big family and you've got a lot of dirty laundry. You've got a big family. Your laundry's all over the house. Infinite Hamper is what you need. You have a clean house. Your laundry will be all in one place. Yeah, you can have 10 kids. Your laundry will be fine. Infinite Hamper, Infinite Hamper. At Bed Bath and Beyond.
Woo! With the tag at the end, Bed Bath & Beyond. Thank you so much, Linda. That was beautiful. Like, I can see the visuals for that commercial. Really great. Heather, I know you've been working on this ad campaign for a long time. This is one I handed you like months ago. So you've been working on Infinite Hamper, you and your whole team. So I know this is going to be like a knockout song. Whenever you're ready, I'd love to hear what you've got for Infinite Hamper.
Your mom's mad. Your clothes on the floor. Your mom's mad. Don't hang your robe on the door. We have an infinite hamper. Woo! And you can put your clothes in it. That's all I got.
Amazing. And that's all you need.
It's catchy, right? I mean, catchy.
Yeah, I think that speaks to like a younger audience, maybe like mid-20s to mid-30s, like a really good demographic that we could probably sell to the Infinite Hamper people. So thank you. Thank you very much.
Thanks so much. Thank you.
Stay on screen because I have one more product. Those other products, great. We appreciate their business, but this last product, I'm going to be honest. If we don't sell them jingles for this product, we might go out of business. This is huge, huge clients that we really need to sell. Now, Skell Bell has given us a suggestion, and this product, I'm going to be honest, it's not moving at all. So they've come to us and to see what we can do. The product of plant glasses. Seemingly no one needs them, but we need to convince the public that they do need them. These plant glasses.
Okay.
So whatever you got for me, I'm so eager to hear it.
So I'm going to go through my process for just a second here on that one. You open your eyes. What's the first thing you see? It's very green. But would it be if you didn't have your glasses on? No, your plants would be dead. If you didn't have your glasses on, your plants would be brown. If you have a black thumb, don't worry, we have some plant glasses for you that make all your plants look green.
Whoa, beautiful. I think that will actually touch a lot of people who do have, like, my wife will tell you, I've got a black thumb too.
It happens, it's real.
Fantastic, Heather. Thank you so
Yes,
much
thank
for
you.
your amazing talent. I appreciate you as an employee here at the Jingle Company. Linda, one last chance to wow me, let's say. These plant glasses people are really hard to sell. And I know you got a little more of that Linda magic to spread. And believe me, we need it. So whenever you're ready, Linda, I'd love to hear what you have for plant glasses.
Do you have a lot of plants? I know you do. But can they see where they're going? Maybe not. They need glasses. They need glasses. They need plant glasses. You never would think your rhododendron couldn't see you at all. You wouldn't think that your philodendron climbing up the wall, but they can't see. They need glasses. They're just not only for people, they're for plants. Yes, plants, plants, plants need to see too. Plant glasses, oh, they need to see too. Plant glasses.
Wow. Thank you so much, Linda. That was amazing. As always, you always come with the hot stuff that I need to sell these people. I also know one lady who might really, really enjoy this product named Jenna.
That's what I was.
Thank you so much, Linda. You know what? Right now, you were both amazing, but I'm going to be honest. I can't pick between the two of you. So I'm going to ask the audience right now, or as I call them, the investors at Jingle Co., to please help me out. Let me know who should be my top jingle writer, and unfortunately, the other person will be fired. So in the chat, please write Linda, please write Heather, or please write Hudson Valley, or please write Vermont Comedy Club. I appreciate you both, of course. Your amazing years here at the company are, truly appreciated. It's sad I'm going to have to see one of you go, but the other person know that you truly are amazing. So thank you so much, and I will see you shortly. What I'm going to do right now is do a scoring update, because we had a score come in from our Two Dumb Scenes, and the winner of Two Dumb Scenes was I'm backing up because there's a lot of things. Oh, here we go. The winner of Two Dumb Scenes was Vermont Comedy Club. They won one. Yes. So the score going into Jingle Jam is Vermont Comedy Club 10, Hudson Valley 20. So everyone, please vote on your favorite jingle writer. And we're going to do a quick little fun fact with someone. Let's do it with someone from Hudson Valley. Why not? While we wait for those tabulations. Who do I want to have on here? Let's get Linda up here, because I think this is a pretty unique story. Linda, come on back on screen.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Now, Linda, you wrote a fun fact that was roughly a short story. So I didn't write it all down, but I'm going to get you started, and then if you wouldn't mind giving us some details. It says here that you worked. This is like an iconic time in American history. You worked at the box office of the original Woodstock Festival.
Yes. Yes, I did.
That was in 1969, summer of 1969 in August. I know because my sister was born during Woodstock, and my mom says, "Why don't I remember Woodstock?" Because of course she was in the hospital having my sister. But this is a unique moment in history. So tell us about it. You worked at box office, but things didn't go exactly as planned.
No, it did not. Actually, I got hired because I worked at, the story's even longer. I worked at the Fillmore East, and they hired the whole staff to work the festival with from Bill Graham. Anyway, so here we are in this like wooden box office. The fences are coming down. Yeah. We look out, we go, we're not going to be selling any tickets. So like a few, didn't take long. They came in and said, no tickets. We're not selling tickets. So they gave us T-shirts for different departments. So I was security guard. I guarded.
You look like a tough lady.
Oh yeah, I was some tough young woman there. So I was guarding the performers' dining area to make sure nobody ate anything. So, and then as I said afterwards, 5 years later, I did move to the actual Woodstock, and you couldn't go into town on a summer weekend. They go, "Where was the festival?" And we go, "Not here." Go an hour and a half south.
So I have to ask you. So you were monitoring the food service area for the performers. Did you interact with any performers? Did you meet anybody? Was there a highlight? Did you get to see a performance? I think I saw Janis Joplin come out of a helicopter. But the thing is, they were helicoptering the performers in. They couldn't get in. You couldn't drive there.
No, and we couldn't go. We couldn't get out. So I was very hungry, and I was like, so ridiculous. I did not eat the performer food because I was supposed to be guarding it, and I was starving. I had nothing to eat because we thought we were going back to a hotel, but we couldn't. So no, I didn't meet performers much there. At the Fillmore, I did. I met everybody.
Oh, cool. Yeah, sure.
I made coffee for the stars.
Well, you'll have to come back on a future show, which we're not going to have, and tell us all about that. Thank you so much, Linda. This was an amazing fun fact. I think we could probably get into this for another half hour to an hour of just interviewing you on stuff like that. So let's have everybody back on the screen. Okay. Welcome back, everyone. This has been a wild night. I have a scoring update from Jingle Jam. The winner of Jingle Jam was Hudson Valley. Way to go, Linda. So right now, as we speak, the score is 30 Hudson Valley to 10 Vermont Comedy Club. And we are going into our last game, Pun Off! Da, 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 da. In this game, each team will be given the same suggestion to come up with as many puns as possible in 1 minute. The pun format tonight has been selected by our visiting team, and they have chosen Sex With Me, a no idea classic. And it goes a little something like this. Someone give me an occupation.
Baker.
Easy. I will not do a yeast joke. I won't do it. Sex with me is like a baker. You're sure to get a rise. Easy. So easy. The puns are so easy, and they will do better puns than that because they are experts and professionals. So, to make this fair, the team that is behind is going to go first, which means Vermont Comedy Club, you will go first, which means we're going to send Hudson Valley into a breakout room where you may not see or hear what's happening. You can have a good time while you're in there. You may even practice a little bit if you want. I've known some teams to do that, so they get warmed up. That's just a suggestion. You do whatever you want.
Then how is that an advantage for us, the losing team?
This is all marked out on purpose, Jenna. Hold on. I know what I'm doing. So, Hudson Valley, we will see you shortly. Have a good time in your breakout room. There we go. Bye-bye. What's going to happen now is, okay, so everyone's going to get the two teams are going to get the same suggestion. Vermont Comedy Club, you get to go first.
Bless you, Katrina.
All right. So what's going to happen is,
She always sneezes before sex. I'm sorry.
that's okay. I am going to give you your suggestion. And as soon as I say it, I will hit start on my countdown clock. And when it reaches 1 minute, you will be cut off. So if you are in the middle of saying something, that will not count. Only fully uttered puns count. And the other thing you must know, you have to say the full setup. You must go, sex with me is like blank pun. Okay? Now, the goal here is to rattle off as many as humanly possible in 1 minute. All right, here we go. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Your suggestion given to us tonight from Ashley Michelle Fowler is sex with me is like karaoke.
Ooh. Sex with me is like karaoke. You get really drunk and regret it.
Sex with me is like karaoke. Never gonna get it.
Sex with me is like karaoke. I think I'm really good at it, but I'm actually really bad at it.
Sex with me is like karaoke. We are in sync.
Sex with me is like karaoke hosted by a large gentleman.
Sex with me is like karaoke. I've always got a diamond mic in my hand.
Sex with me is like karaoke. Make sure it doesn't hit your teeth.
Sex with me is like karaoke. I'll have you howling.
Sex with me is like karaoke because people always cheer at the end.
Sex with me is like karaoke.
Sex with me is like karaoke. It has to be in a dark bar.
Sex with me is like karaoke. It's so embarrassing.
Sex with me is like karaoke. It stinks.
No, I'm sorry, Mad Dog. Really good job. Fantastic. I didn't learn too much about the group of you. You did a really good job. You got 11.
Yes.
Wow.
That's
Okay.
good.
That is a very solid number. Well done. We're now going to ask you to turn your cameras off, and we will invite Hudson Valley back on. Welcome back, Hudson Valley. What you need to know right now is Vermont Comedy Club did really good. They got a solid number. They got 11 puns in 1 minute.
Wow.
Good number. You can beat it. I believe in you, Hudson Valley. Now, what's going to happen is I will say the suggestion in just a moment. And when I do, I will hit start on my countdown clock. My clock will tick up to 1 minute. When it reaches 1 minute, you will be done. If you're in the middle of saying something, that will not count. You have to have a fully uttered pun to count. And the other part of this is you must say the full setup for each pun. You must go, sex with me is like suggestion, and then your pun, okay? Each time. All right, are you ready? Okay. Your suggestion in the style of sex with me is karaoke.
Sex with me is like karaoke. You just do it over and over and over again.
Sex with me is like karaoke because we all build up Buttercup. Sex with me is like karaoke because it's always living on a prayer.
Sex with me is like karaoke because I always have to follow along to make sure I'm doing it right.
Sex with me is like karaoke because there's always tomorrow.
Sex with me is like karaoke. All the instructions are on the screen.
Sex with me is like karaoke because I always end up doing this.
Sex with me is like karaoke because I'm always holding something like this.
Sex with me is like karaoke because I love kissing the mic.
Sex with me is like karaoke because I grew up with Disney and I love singing.
Sex with me is like karaoke because I get to look at the whole menu and choose what I want to do.
Okay,
Oh,
that is it. Well, let's have everybody back on screen, please. Well done, Hudson Valley. I especially like the fact of using your object work as your puns. Sex with me is like this. That was great. What you need to know is you, in fact, tied Vermont Comedy Club with 11 puns.
Wow.
So you have not made my job any easier. So what we are going to do now is move on to our final section of the whole night. The final pun. Bum, bum, bum.
Bum, bum, bum.
Okay. In the final pun, we are going to send both groups into breakout rooms where you may talk amongst yourselves and decide what is the one best pun we can give as a team. Now, what you need to know is you will get a brand new suggestion. And while you're in your breakout rooms, please decide amongst yourself who on your team will deliver your final pun. Okay, that's important as well. Are you ready? We're going to send you away into your breakout rooms as soon as I give you your suggestion. Your last suggestion of the night and the last suggestion of this show ever in the style of Sex with Me is given to us by Kristen McKenzie. The suggestion is seance. Seance. Okay, go into your breakout rooms. We will see you shortly. Have a good time. That minute goes by quick. Whew, okay, this has been a wild ride, everybody. While our teams are away, I would very much like to thank everyone for watching, and with much appreciation to our live audience and everyone who took time to give suggestions over the week, and quite frankly, throughout the run of the show. No Idea is a presentation of the Vermont Comedy Club. I would say please check out all the wonderful programs they have to offer online, but quite frankly, once the show ends, I don't believe there are any more online shows. There might be some that pop up, so check in every once in a while at vtcomedy.com. We also ask very much, if you are able to, please consider donating at Vermont Comedy Club on Venmo. Big thanks to Hudson Valley Improv. They were amazing today. Let me say a little word about Hudson Valley Improv. They are an award-winning improv training center founded by Samantha Jones. Their intuitive approach to improv has been taught in New York City and beyond since 1993. They offer classes and private coaching to artists of every walk of life. Join their classes, and before you know it, you'll improv like the pros. It's all about empowerment, empowering yourself, your team, and the audience. Join them at hudsonvalleyimprov.com. This has been a fantastic ride. I am so thankful for being here. I think it's time to bring our teams back and find out who won this thing. Let's go. Let's bring them back. Here we go. They're back. Some of them look happy. Some look very worried, quite honestly. Okay, so right now, Hudson Valley is in the lead. So they get preferential treatment at this point. Hudson Valley. Who on your team is delivering your final pun?
What was that, Linda?
I don't know. We had two and we didn't decide.
All right. I was nominated. Okay.
Patrick, I need to ask you, would you like to go first or second?
Second, please.
Okay. let's move on to Vermont Comedy Club. Vermont Comedy Club, who on your team is delivering your final pun? It looks like Katrina.
It is I.
Okay, Katrina, here we go. I will set you up.
Mhm.
Katrina, in the style of Sex with Me, with the suggestion of seance, what is your final pun?
Sex with me is like a seance because you'll feel light as a feather, but stiff as a board.
Oh, very good and suggestive and creepy. Well done. Okay, Patrick, I will set you up, same as I did Katrina. Patrick, in the style of Sex with Me, with the suggestion of seance, what is your final pun?
Sex with me is like a seance because we always end up holding hands.
Oh, all right. Very good. It's sort of like a PG. Thank you so much. Right now, everyone in the chat, please vote for the very last time ever. Who won pun off? Was it Vermont Comedy Club? Was it Hudson Valley? So while you're doing that, it is now time for plugs. Who here has something they'd love to plug? Jams, podcasts, some other nonsense you're working on?
Hey there, from Hudson Valley Improv. Do you want to try doing improv? Awesome, because you can come to our website too.
Check this out. Hold on, hold everything.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, we got Zoom classes. It's super cool.
Hold on, pay no attention to that picture. Let's go to this picture. There we go.
All right, awesome. Cool. I have seen this flyer before.
Of course.
So you can find us at Hudson Valley Improv. Google it. It'll bring you there. We have a lot of different courses coming up. We have empowerment courses, entry-level advanced classes, super cool, all Zoom format. So really easy to participate from anywhere in the world.
Fantastic. Anyone else in Hudson Valley have something they want to plug on a personal level? Or Linda, please.
I'm going to be appearing at the Woodstock Playhouse this summer in Blithe Spirit, where I am playing a medium.
Very cool. How apt that we just did.
How apt. Yes.
Fantastic. Hudson Valley, you good? Thank you so much, Hudson Valley. You were amazing. Who's got some plugs on BCC?
That picture you just showed of me in the same shirt. I only have one shirt.
It is the same shirt.
It's just this one. So please tune in to Let's Get Quizzical on Twitch. Let's Get Quizzical VT on Twitch. It's a quiz show with me and my boyfriend, and we do it every Wednesday night at 7:30, and it's really fun and low pressure. So Eric plays all the time, and you're on the leaderboard, Eric.
I won one yesterday, Star Wars trivia. I destroyed them. I used the
Yeah. And check out VT Comedy, because we're starting to have classes now, outdoor classes, a few workshops, and a few things starting to trickle back in, but we're so excited. So stay tuned.
Fantastic. Anybody else got something to plug on VCC? You're good? At this time, I would like to introduce, for the first time ever on screen, our producer, the person behind everything that makes things go here, the wonderful Sam Kernett. Sam, why don't you pop on screen and let the people see your pretty face?
I've never done this part before. Is this? I'm joshing. Hello, everybody. So lovely to see you all. Thank you all for watching our show these past many moons. We enjoy making it for you.
Sam, I know you have something you like to plug. You've done a lot of hard work on.
Yes, I would like you to watch my quiz show. No, this is my podcast. One of my podcasts. It's called Improvised Weapons. Improvised Weapons is an actual play 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons podcast featuring all comedians and improvisers in the great state of Vermont. We recently wrapped up our first campaign, so there are 155 episodes out there awaiting you should you decide that you need something to catch up on while quarantine is still upon you. So feel free to get out there and enjoy that. And Eric, we have a result.
Hold on, Sam. Hold on,
Oh,
Sam.
okay.
Let me say goodbyes to everybody now. We'll do this
Sure.
right now.
Sure.
It has been an absolute thrill and pleasure to do the show. The main part of the show that has been so wonderful has been meeting all the incredible improvisers from around the world that we've had on the show. Hudson Valley, you have been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for doing the show 3 times now. I hope that in the future that we can all meet each other in person and do some festival mix-ups and all kinds of stuff like that in the future. You've been so great. Thank you so much for being on the show. Thank you so much to everyone who's been on the show. Thank you so much for the Vermont Comedy Club community who's been on the show. Blah, blah, blah. There's a big kiss from Jeremy. And Sam, thank you so much. I'd say probably the best part of this whole show was just hanging out with Sam and figuring out how these games work and our little post shows and stuff. Sam, you're the best.
Oh, Eric, I know.
Now, Sam, take that wonderful sense of entitlement and tell us who won this last show, please.
Eric, I would love to. Can I get a drum roll, please? As it so often happens, it once again came down to a difference of a single vote. And let us all remember that this final pun, of course, is worth 50 points.
That's correct.
So it determines the winner regardless of anything else that happens in the show.
I keep forgetting to tell people that.
So the votes completely tallied. 5 votes to 4 for Vermont Comedy Club, making the final score of the show 60-30.
Wow. Amazing. Congratulations, Vermont Comedy Club. I'm really sorry, Hudson Valley. Keep your chin up.
Honestly, I don't understand how this can happen.
It's
It's a miracle.
reason for us to come visit and play you up there.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. I like the challenge.
Yeah.
Let me wrap this up. Thanks, everyone, for watching. So appreciated. This has been an absolute thrill and a blast. I had so much fun with everybody. You're all wonderful on the screens. Thank you so much. And good night, everybody.
Thanks, Eric. Thank you. Goodbye, Zoom Prov.
Bye, Super.
Goodbye, Zoom Prov. Forever.
Meet again.
Bye.
Don't know where.
Bye.